perhaps, here. So, okay, the National Opinion by Harrison O'Donnell. Oh, how about that? A new profile picture for him. He looks like a smug wanker there. This time in the National Opinion column, Harrison O'Donnell argues why the border to the Podges needs to be closed. I'll go and spill the beans right away. Shut the border between us and the Podges. Now, will you please? I can't see anyone there. Can't anyone see what's happening there? I mean, are you blind? Take a look at Triflith, for instance. The situation seems to be escalating yet again. 2008 much, and just like then, the nation will let itself get dragged into the conflict. Just like then, the Podgesians will see the nation as not a friend who does their best to de-escalate the situation, but as an opponent who invades and seeks cooperation through force. History keeps repeating itself, that's certainly nothing new. Safety of any citizen is of utmost importance, and that has been the party's premise ever since 2009, and ever since it has been working like a charm. Interesting. Supports the governmental position. Ah, yeah. Well, you once again, were writing for the national paper, so I really can't see the National Beholder allowing him to write anything that was anti-party. But hey, until now, that is some self-proclaimed benefactors in the opposition claim that borders are meant to be open to possible refugees. If we didn't know how we suffered already 9 years back, I would agree without a doubt. I would walk out there and welcome them personally with arms wide open. But I do remember perfectly well that my name isn't Nostradamus. Let me foretell something. We'll see a rise in acts of terrorism in the very close future. Who knows, maybe next week a bomb will go off in the middle of Farview or Bonton. Don't pretend not to be warned when that happens. He knows something. I read the article. That was strange indeed. No, the bombings now. We're not going to do that one just yet. We need to find what that conflicts with. Is this a new Watergate scandal? Ooh. Oh, this is a straight up... This is straight up a consequence of Chapter 1. This wouldn't even be in here if I'd made other choices in Chapter 1. Alright, interesting. So, Bruno Watergate and wife Alice investigated for accounting fraud. Watergate family, owners of the eponymous nation's largest pharmaceutical company, suspects in an investigation for corruption. Their offices have been raided, internal documents as well as PCs and other electronic devices have been confiscated by the police this morning. Reports state that a hint originating from a completely unrelated case sparked the investigation, which suggested the company had been manipulating their financial reports. The extent of the fraud claims remain unknown at this time, as does that face whether the... The extent of the fraud claims remain unknown at this time, as does that face whether the executive power couple are directly involved in the allegations. I don't think that sentence makes sense. Or we're aware of fraudulent practices. Okay. I mean, obviously that's for an investigation to investigate into. But I feel like maybe I just picked some... I kind of maybe just picked some baseless speculation and rumor off of the news article, and that entire investigation has been sparked off the back of that. So they're going to go through a lot of shit just because I was like, hey, this article said maybe they paid for their daughter to get out of jail. And just because of the time I was like, rich fat cats paying for their daughter to get out of jail, that's probably true. Drag it across. But I had nothing to go on there. I had no basis for that. I don't think. Not really. Did I? I don't recall any other evidence for that. Not offhand. Hancock's writing on the wall of text, and something new on Juliet's timeline. Okay. I even organised a peaceful protest at the Stelligan. Planned a protest at... Oh, she planned the Stelligan one. Right. But that conflicts with something else. Interesting. When I learned about Stelligan this morning that 2 people had been killed, I felt devastated, I felt responsible. I spent 5 years of my life at this university. I organised a peaceful protest at Stelligan. I've been the centre of my life for a while, and see terrorists pervert this place for foul reasons strikes my heart. I feel truly sorry for anyone concerned. So, she might have organised the one at Stelligan. We're pretty sure Harrison definitely organised the one in the plaza. We need to find out where the other one was organised and who organised it. More so the former rather than the latter, really. Wall of text. Let's see if this sheds some light on things. That's not a good profile picture to use. Let's not use that. Hell yes, it's happening after years. My plan's finally taking shape. It even has a name, Thought. This was written in August 2015. Okay. Finally a counterpart to the radical reigning of totalitarian surveillance, and I'm glad to have a capable companion in this one. One who came up with the best idea for a demo ever. Not going to tell you, it's a surprise. I can only urge you to join us in our aim to unleash this pitiful, pathetic, wannabe democracy of a country from its shackles. For freedom is not free in a place where every move is observed and analysed. Helps to make freedom free again. As soon as I get myself a handful of like-minded people, we're going to occupy that friggin' elitist university, Stelligan, that's for sure. Planned to occupy Stelligan University. Oh, so he, yeah, in 2015, he kind of like was like, yeah, we're gonna do this one day. But I presume she actually organized it. That's not her profile. Honestly, all things considering, maybe it should just be like, click on this, add this, this is good now. If you click on it, it's like, boom, that's okay now. I'm happy with this. Freedom Plaza and Stelligan, very well. It is a pattern exactly as we suspected. We don't know about the third location yet. You need to be diligent. In the worst case, we can't determine the location on time. I might have to conduct an interrogation with Ms. Watergate. I want to avoid it though. She's behaving pretty defiantly, I've been told. Looking at what you found so far, I might have enough information to put some pressure on her. Ding ding. Oh, is that ding ding phone call? Or, oh no, this guy. Okay. Knock knock, Harrison. The thoughts are free once again. We're not done yet, you and me, but first I must turn to another. Okay. Okay, so this is back to normal, right, okay. Is that useful to me? I mean, the website is fixed. Are there any changes? Are there any new... What is this? Hang on. Is this relevant? Oh no, that was spam. I was like, I didn't recall seeing that, but no, that was the spam. I had seen the spam. I was wondering about the comments. I'm wondering if anyone's posted anything in the comments that we can get to. Oh, can we access other articles? No. No, I think they would pop up on here if we could access new articles. So, I mean, we got some pretty important information from Juliet, but that didn't unlock anything new. I'm not sure what I'm missing right now. Kind of almost in a place where I need to just like kind of go through and find literally anything that's missing now. We still got this. That has two conflicts. That... No. And I can't just drag this across and go say, yeah, he's on board with the government. He's blatantly not. At all. There must be something that conflicts with that. Was there nothing on his blog? Where's his blog? Oh yeah, I literally... Oh yeah, I didn't read right down, did I? I just kind of read. Right, yeah, I got sidetracked by who organised the protest. There were more to the posts. Right. I got really fond of the idea to start a band. I mean, call them Enemy of the State or the Most Wanteds, or even the Targets. He lives in a trailer. Not Juliet. Juliet doesn't live in a trailer. Okay. Oh, come, can you be more stereotypically antisocial? Probably not. Oh man, going back to 2013. Can't find the words for how mind-bogglingly stupid the government's plan is. There's another line that conflicts with that as well, though. Okay. The perfect safety of our individual is our ultimate goal. We have stated so before our election in 2009. We'll stay true to our promise. We'll provide this will again greatly increase surveillance measures in the months and years to come as a new concept in the works at the moment that continues to stretch our current technology, pushing our safety initiatives to an entirely new level. These words came from Catherine Delacroix, Lady Security, this very morning. I can't find the words for how mind-bogglingly stupid the government's plan is. Let's turn on our brains for a second and think. What do people value most these days? Freedom, of course. Freedom to say stupid things on the internet. Freedom to choose between a trillion cell-phone brands. And freedom to walk around with the most ugly haircut ever sculpted. If safety is what everyone is longing for so much, go lock yourself in a barn, because taking risks is part of living your life, you idiots. I'm telling you, the next step the government will take will be to stop citizens from doing things before the thought has even popped up in their heads. Minority Report, anyone? Orwell. There will be no more freedom to choose, no freedom whatsoever. This is a dangerous pitfall, seriously. I want to know what the other one is. Leave a message? You should put on your tinfoil hats, right? Oh, I know they're fucked up, but man, you should put on your tinfoil hat. The government is scanning all the websites for potential threats that will make people despair that spread rebellious ideas. It's vital that people like you show the courage and write about this truth. A heartfelt thank you. No, you don't know half of it. Alias Man, actually, he's tinfoil hatting, but he's actually accurate. I don't like what you're doing here. I can relate to you being fed up with the government so much. We must act now. I want to meet sometime, Hancock. On some occasions, I deeply question the purpose of this message page. This is one of them. I'm looking for people to join a debate club called Thought, and I think your presence could liven up the discussion left by Goldfells. I mean, okay. It wasn't really a debate club, but... Or did it evolve into it? The debate club? I'm a little confused now. Is this Thought Club a blog, an activist group, a debate club, or all three? Well, I think it's a debate club that evolved into an activist group and kept a blog so that they could have an online presence. Surely. Seems like where it's at. Don't know where you got the weird impression I'd be willing to join some debate club. I'm already debating here all day, on my own. This country needs change, freaking action. If you have this to offer for that as well, drop me a PN here. Don't spam, thanks a ton. I like the idea that you want to start a band. What about the targets? Sounds kind of lame to me, Mariah, but thanks anyway, I might consider that. Oh, you went with it in the end. Right. And a bit of poetry at the bottom. What is new? Debate club invitation by Goldfells. It was indeed a debate club. Initially, in June 2015. Another thought. Our primary discussion will revolve around how people can be best made aware of a topic in the age of information overflow. First, we'll brainstorm and discuss various options, then, dependent on participation and interest, we'll perform practical exercise and test sessions for empirical research. Every Thursday at 7 PM sharp at Cafe Chestnut, which Juliet liked, I believe, on her profile page. No registration needed, just come by, visit our blog. I'm looking forward to meeting you and to discuss a topic that's pertinent to our current day lives. Play club, ain't nobody got time for that. Like, why did you put memes in your game? God damn. So, we have a wonderful guest joining us at our meetings. Hancock has been theorizing ways of political engagement on his independent blog. Hancock's writing on the wall for several years now. He's sure to enrich our debate sessions. So, yeah, he did get involved in the end. I mean, we figured he probably did. Cool. So, Nina is somebody who joined. Okay, so we get to make a profile for her. Connects to Harrison. Oh, right, I see. Harrison was Hancock. Right. Let's be honest with one another, shall we? The first sessions are not exactly full, aka fucking empty. So yeah, last thing me and A are going to do is give up hope. So we'll be glad if you drop by next Thursday. It doesn't matter who you are, we don't care whether or not you're Stelligan. I'm not, I'm just a guy with ideas who maybe is lucky enough to realise some of them. So, Nina, you'll be welcome with thoughts. Alright, so it started out as... so Goldfells decided to start a debate club, immediately went and recruited Harrison, who was like, no man, I'm all about my blogs and the music, and you're just talking, and then turned up anyway, and then was really kind of... he got involved pretty quick, actually, even though it was literally only him and Abraham for the first 2 meetings. Then they started recruiting other people who were also not students. So this turned into a very not studenty thing very quickly. Alrighty. Nina, another member we hadn't even heard of yet. I request clearance to make her a target. Got a green light. Boom. Oh my god, there's more people to dig into today. Harrison O'Donnell was in contact with her. She was Concerned One. Her name... Right, she got a strange alias name. It did pop up elsewhere though, didn't it? We know that. I'm not a student, only here for self-improvement, but the topic piqued my interest. Am I able to join? I'm Nina. Concerned One is Nina. Which was on here. Aha! Got it. Concerned One. You had seen that. All the way back to the thing I messed up organizing. Oh! Okay. Guy hurt there was only a cop. Despises law enforcement. Sure. I bet this goes both ways. And... right. All the way back to the thing I messed up organizing. Messed up organizing something for thought. Could it be another meeting? I think we're onto something here. What did she do for thought that might have messed up? Was it a demonstration, protest, what have you? Not a meeting. A meeting kind of doesn't really do that justice. Yes, we were going to organize a few thousand people for a small meeting in a large public place, just to make sure that people hear us meet. No, that's not a meeting. Right. Well, okay. So I'd seen the comments on there, but I didn't make the thing that I organized connection. I caught the name. That was all I caught. So government. Oh, right. That was the other one. I suppose. I guess if you find the conflict later on, does it allow you to overwrite it? I think it does, because I already picked one of those. I picked one of the two. But normally, if you know all of the conflicts, it lets you only pick one, I think. So wait, no, hang on, not Nina. Again, back to Harrison. Where are we? Where are their thoughts on the government? No. Where is it? Because I'm sure we already. Did I not pick that one? Maybe I didn't pick that one. I didn't pick that one because I said I wanted to... Yeah. I said I didn't pick that one specifically because I said I wanted to find the other conflict. Right, okay. I just don't know how the game works, that's fine. So, that one... Thinks the government is stupid, rejects... So, yeah, national opinion is in favour of the government position. In his personal blog, rejects the government position. Writing for the thought, the government consists only of ass-kissing motherfucking turds. Okay. Hostile towards government. The national opinion is not his accurate opinion. It's interesting to think about which one of Wall of Text or the Metamorphosis is likely to be the best one. Let's read this article first and see where we're at then, I suppose. The beauty of this freedom of speech, isn't it great that in this country I can say whatever I please and no one can hold it against me? It's just my opinion. You might disagree. You shouldn't because I'm right, but yeah, you may. Now you might as well judge me to be an asshole, and that's fine too, isn't it? It isn't. As long as it will not have legal consequences for me. I think it's a great measurement of the amount of freedom in our country that as long as I'm able to write this and there isn't any governmental lackey taking that statement and reporting it to some superior, we truly are free. George Orwell said if liberty means anything at all, it means the right to tell people what they do not want to hear. True that. With the current course towards more and more surveillance, our state of the nation's slow metamorphosis, it is inevitable that this will change one day, and it's damn well possible that that day isn't too far off at all. There must be a counterweight to this process, and the answer can only be that the thought no longer stays in our head. No, we'll carry it onto the streets of the nation, become transformed, and by that re-implanted back into the minds, an invincible idea that we shall always be truly free. Declared thought to be a revolutionary activist group. Okay. So an activist group after all, and we do know who had the primary say in that. Right. So it started as a debate club, and they started a blog to kind of express their thoughts and things. And yeah, oh, we got Concerned One down there, and then yeah, Harrison Harrison was the one who's like, yeah, no, we should do more. We should go on the streets and protest and stuffs. Alright, we'll hold a nice little proclamation where we're born. Let's piss off the so-called young elite. No offense, Abe. Though I share your enthusiasm... Oh. I guess I need to read the bottom bit. My friends, I share your enthusiasm towards acquiring people's attention. It would be better to avoid Stelligan as a place of demonstration for the moment, because the increased student fees, the atmosphere is heated up enough as it is. Might be able to get back to Stelligan later on. Oh, what a pity, but you're probably right. So what about holding a proclamation on a government building then? Sounds like a worthy first demo. Planned proclamation on a government building roof as... Where did the roof come into this? How are you going to get onto the roof of a government building? Are you just going to friggin' parachute in? That conflicts with something. Oh. I think that's the conflict. Right. I think we need to strike into the heart of everyday people to really cause a stir. We should go for storming a Bonton Mall as our first thing. Maybe even wait until it's busy, say around Christmas. Although I know we want to gather more people to join us, we should not discuss the matter here. Their eyes out here might be malevolent towards us. Yeah, no, Bonton Mall is... That's where we're at. Bonton Mall is the next target. We know about the demonstration in the plaza, and there was bombing. We know about the demonstration at the university, and there was a bombing. We know Nina freely admits that she organised a demonstration, and we also know who organised the other two demonstrations, so by process of elimination, one of these two is the only other demonstration, and Nina here, Ms. Concerned One, said we should go for Bonton Mall. It was the only demonstration we don't know where it was or who organised it. Here's a demonstration being organised by someone who hasn't organised one yet, in a location we haven't seen yet. I made this abundantly clear. That's not his... Damn it! That was supposed to be more dramatic! There we go. Boom! Right. I think this might actually be where the chapter ends. Nina planned it! Are you sure? A mall? That must be it. That's where the third bomb will be. There's dozens of malls in Bonton. Which one is it? Oh, okay. We're not there yet. If that's all we have, it's what we have to work with, so let's get this interrogation thing going before we run out of time. I'm actually located in the same facility where Miss Watergate is being detained. I've moved her to an interrogation room, and I will have her move to an interrogation room and walk across. To cover my identity, I will connect to her via an internal hardline. Let's hope that what you provided us gives us enough leverage over her. I'll open a connection for you to eavesdrop. After all, this is your case too. Plus, we need all the possible info found in Orwell. Hold on. Okay. Boop boop. His beard looks a little bit more normal in his profile there. Who is this? Why can't you just leave me alone? Miss Watergate, my name is Symes. Great, Symes, you can go fuck yourself. I already told the other guys. Everything over and over again. It wasn't me who hurt the offer. We have new evidence that states otherwise, which is why you're here in custody again. That's not what this is about. We're investigating the bombings at Freedom Plaza in Stelligan. I just want to ask you some questions. Cooperate, it might reflect positively on you. Oh, you want to frame me for this as well? I must be such a busy terrorist. I was right here imprisoned while I set up a goddamn bomb at Stelligan. We know you didn't trigger the bomb at Stelligan. Maybe not even the one at Freedom Plaza. We do know, however, you have been in close contact with a group called Thought. What? They have nothing to do with it. I want to talk to my lawyer, right now. You mean that boyfriend of yours, Joseph Langley? My boyfriend? You know that? We know a lot about you, Miss Watergate. But I don't need to call him then. Shove off. Your defiance towards me is not advisable. What about your parents, Bruno and Alice? They've got a nice company, don't they? Association with a criminal case against their daughter, yet again, could hurt them badly. Pfft. Last I was in custody, all they ever did about it was suggesting I'd leave my position as junior COO. Does that give you the impression of a picture-perfect family? True, we didn't find any hints of them helping to get you out by illegal means. We did find some irregularities in their books, though. What? Oh, you haven't heard yet? It's all over the news. You bastard, leave them alone. They might be assholes, but they're still my parents. They don't deserve this. Big corporation, by the way. The irregularities, tax dodging. Guaranteed. Because they all do it. Oh, well, possibly. Perhaps if I can help you cooperate, Miss Watergate. No way, I won't cooperate with a state puppet like you. Well, have it your way then. You have your confession in regards to that nasty incident with the police officer. You'll have to go through that whole process again. It's going to drag on for a long time. Where do you get this supposed confession? I never did anything. Miss Carrington stated this in a conversation with you. Have you been spying on us, you dirty little government fucker? I hope you also noted that she stated this happened in defense. Indeed, we did note that. That does mean you have nothing on me. It seems my colleagues didn't tell you you've been arrested as potentially dangerous, did they? Yeah, potentially dangerous. I like the sound of that. Me so dangerous. This is not a joke, Miss Watergate. See, it's all in this profile here. In accordance with the safety bill, people being assessed as potentially dangerous may be held in custody for a very, very long time, until they are deemed no longer a threat. Bullshit, you can't make up something and flag me as dangerous just because it suits your case. It's an official investigative results. You can even double the time span you'll sit in here with a police record like yours. Oh, why? I hope you'll like your cell, and your cellmates. But cooperate and avoid this, at once. Why are you doing this to me? Just answer my questions and I might be able to help. I don't know what you expect from me. I first went to the Freedom Plaza demo. I don't know much about their plans. We know a person going by the name of Nina had plans to storm a mall. Do you know which one? Mall? A mall? Yeah, a mall was mentioned once or twice. I think it was that huge place, the Circle Mall? The Circle Mall, are you completely sure? Oh, come on, she organized it, Cassandra, right, fine. Yep, there we go. Yes, I do think so. Alright, this will have to suffice. Wait, what about this reflecting positively on me, huh? Your cooperation was noted, all will be dealt with in due time. Goodbye. Whew, I think that went good. Thank God you provided valuable info. Fortunately for Miss Watergate, I can't do much for her. It just doesn't work like this. What's in Orwell is in Orwell, and acting upon it is mandatory. I know what you must think now, but would you rather not save these people? We did the right thing, you and me. Looks like the biggest mall in all of Bonton. The Circle Mall is our target. All hell will surely break loose once the report goes out, but I don't think we have a choice. So you acted quickly and already got the data chunk about the mall uploaded. Ah! Yes, I beat him to it. So let me inform the cavalry. I guess there was a different line of dialogue there if you didn't do it. It was like, why haven't you done it already? Okay, it's done. Evacuation is in progress. Better keep our fingers crossed that we're right, and we're not too late already. It's 3 more episodes of this. I'm kind of concerned we're not right. Now all we can do is wait. Now, yeah, this is... Oh, okay. Esther. Was that her mother? I think that was her mother, right? Yeah. Welcome to Rose and Tech. This is PR. Hello, honey. It's me again. Mom, I just heard breaking news on the radio. They're evacuating the Circle Mall. They also told everyone to avoid the places around the mall. You must head home at once. Evacuating? Oh, Mom, I can't just leave work. You're overdue already. Oh, well, fine. Yeah, fine. I'll get home soon, okay? Thank you, honey. See you soon. Be careful. Yeah, see you soon, Mom. Okay, can we have a headline? Jesus, what's taking so long? This waiting around makes me feel so helpless. I really think you did fine. I shall... Boom! There we go, there's our thing. I probably shouldn't use the phrase boom. Boom is entirely the wrong phrase to use there, but yes, okay. I think we did good before I've read the article. Homemade explosive device has been found by local police units at the scene at the Circle Mall. We did it! Saved all those people. Your diligence was brilliant. Except we'll pull this Nina apart and find out who's really responsible for this mess. Really great work. Get some rest. You deserve it. Yeah, I got headlines to read. Explosive device has been found and disarmed at the Circle Mall in Bonton. I mean, holy crap. I mean, we want to talk about games with actual consequences? If you did that badly, I guess straight up, yeah, you wouldn't get the... I don't know. I mean, most of what I did was just, like, literally drag everything to the left-hand side of the screen, but... I don't know, I guess in theory you could do it badly and give them the wrong information, and ultimately... you wouldn't be able to prevent that? Don't know. After a sudden evacuation and thorough search, a device which had been identified as a homemade bomb has been found by police forces at the Circle Mall. The device has been disarmed by specialists on site. Authorities refused to comment at the time. It's suspected this might have been the bombing announced earlier by a letter found at the previous bomb site. We'll continue our report as the situation develops. For the moment, it's strongly advised to keep clear of the area around the Circle Mall. Ta-da! Cool. I think we're there. I think headline's there, but we read that. Excellent. That will bring us to the end of that. I guess if we hit that, yeah, log out. We'll get our end of day summary. A place where there is no darkness complete. And another chief, I don't know what that means. So there is a little summary. Due to your efforts, a bombing at the Circle Mall was prevented. The Thought Group is inactive. The bombings may be the deeds of a single individual. The Thought Group held 3 protests which matched the bombing locations. Another bombing occurred at Stelligan, identical letter, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, well, that was the start of it. Okay. Cool, so that's that for now. Thank you very much for joining me. I guess the next one will be out next Thursday, which, thinking about how long I've been recording this and my release schedule, probably means I guess the next episode of this will be out tomorrow. So I'll have more for you then. Thank you very much for joining me. I've been Meroka. I will see you next time.